Welcome to another run of racing from Field Rookie Racing. Hey, what time is operate at Petersburg? If only the live con. Hopefully this time. So looking at the times before the race, we have a 120 through 126 put down by Eric with 8, Potato to test this with a 126. Very big for 6 is it, and also what's wrong is they're discussing a fixed back screen rest of the race. That would be pretty disappointing both for me and for you guys because MX5 has provided some of the best racing. Everybody's complaining. And they should fix this. And you'll have, I don't know if it'll actually take extremely. I mean, yeah, that's oh no, enjoy him. I can't give you much better to the racing. I got her slideshow of cat images. There's some, there's another life that they can't broadcast it. It is a 10. Beautiful stuff. Which means I can be this yet. This guy. How big is this guy? This uh fixed. Bunny. We're gonna do enough back and so is I'm gonna guess it goes counter every other. Hopefully it does. Very long straight. That of Bahrain. For sector Bahrain. That's nice to see. We have Bahrain sector 1, followed by something that looks like a hairpin. Not a hairpin, a chicane. The most scuffed chicane I've ever witnessed. Into a double right-hander. Hopefully it's a double right-hander and not a long parabolica that looks like that. Into a long, well, I'd say straight, but it has a curvature, so it's not really a straight because it's curved. And then we have a, I can't tell if that's a fast left-hander or if that's a slow left-hander. I'm gonna place my bets that it's a slow left-hander into another straight. Wow, one sector is literally one turn. Beautiful. Into a mild inconvenience of a right-hander into a left-hander, into a parabolica, into pitch straight. So all I'm witnessing right here is Bahrain sector 1, followed by reverse spa sector 2, the poof on, followed by the two corners, just reversed. You take the two corners and then poof on. And then we have a random left-hander over there that's just kind of like awkwardly there. And then we have mild inconvenience, followed by parabolica. So pretty much just sector 3 at Monza. Interesting track. Oh, server is up. There we go, guys. That's beautiful. That's what we like to see. Okay, let me get rid of image. Now, corsage visible on stream. Beautiful. Sadly, no. This. This. Oh, 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 ow, 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 ow. Calm down. Betsy. Betsy, calm down. Okay. I have to back off. Here's this. Oh. Oh, how I will hate this. Why? Because it's so big. And it's so. Oh, why is it so long? It has to be for such a long. My life is. I cannot. I cannot get coverage of it. Some cards out like this. Fortunately, this time I don't even get to know where. Damn. Yes. Oh, is that part of the track? It is. What? Okay, so the left hand. This is the left hand that I called. I don't know if it's fast or slow. It is slow. Someone listened fast. I lied. Okay, and then we have the mild inconvenience, followed by parabolica. Wow, a stadium. That's what I needed. Not good video coverage. A stadium. Majestic stuff, guys. Where's the start finish? I'm gonna guess that's it. Unless it's the section, no. Where is the start finish? You shall tell me. I have no clue who you are, but you shall tell me. Are those the normal fives? It's not 5 cup. False information. Okay, so that's the start finish. Unless it isn't. No, that is. Okay, so that's the start. Yeah, figured out the void. I'll link second. Okay, so I call this Bahrain ripoff, but it's kinda not that. Kinda Bahrain's young man, Fish Trader. Then we have God bid you turn because then we have double right-handers in straight into God forbid late. Yep. Straight. Malin convenient for 3. If Malin convenient. Truly. Okay, wow. Can we there be fog in the race? If there will be, kinda screw. Hopefully there will. I pray they won't, but hey, practice not very interesting. So I'll leave you all with overview. I'll go grab a snack. Brankovic first. The 126.8. Wow. First race where Parmesan dominate, like who did the goofy? I can see you. I know who you are, but I'm this. Diego Ruiz. What did you do in turn 1, Diego Ruiz? What was that? Saw that. Okay. enough Discord usage, my PC will go boom. There's not a lot I can watch there. So it's virtual. I'm kidding. I should not be saying this stuff while streaming for the league. All Jewel. Put it in first with a 126.1. Frankovic. That's an improve. Parmesan. Parmesan, for the love of God. Just please. Let us have one race. One race where I don't have to say, oh, Parmesan is first. Can it happen for once, Parmesan? Can I see you in a race and not know you're gonna be first in both races, Parmesan? Cannot happen. Can you not dominate for once? Like, for the love of God, Parmesan, I'm trying to have an entertaining race here. Sure, you'll provide me a very entertaining second race if you get first in this one, because you'll start last and you have to battle through the field. But Jesus Christ, I don't want you dominating the whole weekend again. I want to see others have a chance at fun. That better not go to a 123 Parmesan. I'll call them missile again. Well, we have Josh Filton over here. Stan. Is color of it. That's high FOV. Who would you be? Why are you weak? It's a normal MX5s. That's interesting. Michael's closing the gap a bit to Parmesan. Interesting. Maybe we won't see Parmesan domination, and Mozzarella will have a chat. What am I talking? This is why I usually need a co-host, because one of the hosts will go insane. It's a universal guarantee that one of the hosts will go insane. They have two of them, so the other one can check the sanity of the first one and keep them sane. Anyway, I have Kinder Country, which is a very, very tasty thing. Much more of practice? 25 minutes. Okay. This thing is delicious and I'll devour it until Parmesan improves his last time, and I'll complain about Parmesan dominating the weekend. Stanley, you're fine. It's called real rookie racing for a reason. Except rookies. And you, my boy, are a rookie. And we love rookies that try to fight. And keep their head up and don't quit. So if you do that, I love you, mate. I know who you are. I never talked to you. But if you keep fighting and try to improve, I love you. Parmesan. Please. Parmesan, come on. Let others have fun. Don't qualify at all, please. Let others enjoy this. You know, hear my can't. You can't. Sometimes. Occasionally I can. Parmesan. Please don't improve. I don't want to see the drop with Mini for 23. No. I don't know if Parmesan is just goddamn fast. That is almost 2 seconds ahead of P2. Oh my god. Fighting time, he's fighting time! I can't tell if it's set up or if it's genuinely that good. I am not biased against the Parmesan. Like, I know I sound so biased against this man. You wanna get an onboard lap of Parmesan? Sure, mate. I can't really. Okay. That's the best you can do because auto cam. Oh, there we go. Enjoy your onboard lap of Parmesan. Oh, take me back to Parmesan. Ooh, a bit of wall contact over there. Definitely not gonna be his best lap time. And he has traffic up ahead. Okay, look, that's me. Okay, Parmesan probably has damage. Let's see. Oh, Potato is over here. Back at it. He's back at it. I was gonna say, okay, ask somebody else. Let's see what third fastest or second fastest is doing, but no, Parmesan is back at it. See how the others are doing. Brad White. I've seen this guy in my second GT3 race or first, I don't remember which one, and he won pretty easily considering the first the midfield was fighting. But he output a good drive considering the brown hell, which is horrible. So Parmesan is clearly gonna dominate the weekend once more. I've seen Parmesan once in an actual race. Well, I didn't race, but we've seen him at the Indian Grand Prix, and he dominated. It appears that we're gonna see him again, and he's gonna dominate once again. Potato in second. Never mind. Eric takes that from Potato, strips him away of his No. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But the 124.5, a very good lap time from Eric. We're slowly closing the gap to Parmesan. I love this. Diego claiming that him and On are cooked. Diego, what did you do? Diego, no offense, my boy, but you got a fighting chance. You're so in the midfield, you have such a high fighting chance. Trust me, you'll find pace when behind other cars. It's easier to copy their lap times and steal that from them. I believe in you, Diego, and in you, On. You got this. Or if you can handle it, just take a promise. I'm kidding. I finished one chocolate bar already. For a second one is needed to stay up. Midfield is very tight. Slowly dropping into 25s. But it's still very close. Like 5, 6, 7, 8. All of them are within a second, which is great because we'll have a lot of midfield action, and midfield provides the best action. And I love midfield action because it's the most average drivers on the most average drivers, not aliens, average. Still very good drivers, but it's average on average, and that brings exciting racing. Alien on Alien. That too, but we only got 2 aliens. We only have Parmesan. Let's see. Yossarian, who's disconnected right now, but did a 126, the final 26, and opens a 1 second gap to Josh Fulton. Can Josh Fulton? Oh, Yossarian is back. Can Josh Filton close the gap and get within that midfield fighting? Yes, he does. Ladies and gentlemen, add one more to the midfield fighting list. This will be interesting. That's what his inputs. Yeah, he's driving very close to the walls. Like, very close. He's playing it very risky. I appreciate that. My bad potato, I was trying to see the overtake. I'm really curious as to what those two are doing. Because they've apologized to each other twice already. What's going on over there? Let's see. Will Parmesan improve? Yes. Parmesan. Parmesan, please stop opening the gap. I want an interesting race. And you're demolishing my dreams of having an interesting race, a tight race. Brad White moving out of his way like a good boy that he is, letting Parmesan through to keep hot lapping because, well, 123.4, that's a whole second ahead of P2 is not enough for this man. He needs more. Is this 2023 Max Verstappen secures the title in the second race? Once more wins. Eric, I believe in you that you'll be able to close the gap to Parmesan and give me hope. If you don't manage, well, too bad. There's a pretty close time between Eric, Michael's Potato. Josh got close. And then, okay, so we have even more midfield action. I was gonna say midfield, but I don't think that's proper saying for what we're experiencing over here. We'll have a lot of midfield action, which is interesting and very nice. I want more of these, please. I've given up on seeing the different winner other than Parmesan. That man is a beast. Because Indian Grand Prix, this man had to T-bone a car, get spun out once, and still won. I believe that as long as Parmesan is here, we can assume it's gonna be 2023 Max Verstappen and just win the race. So we can look at P2 and award P2 as the winner, and Parmesan is just like Parmesan, he has his own award. This is... something is happening in chat. 15 minutes left of quality, and my hopes of an interesting race keep rising because midfield is suddenly all of the field. I see so many 26 and 25s. This is it's gonna be a promising race. If only they can keep it clean and not kill each other. It's gonna be a beautiful race. Do you guys want to see any other onboards? I can switch between them easily, just ask for them. Parmesan is opening the gap. I don't remember his last lap time, but I feel like it improved. Eric, get out of the pits, big boy. Get out of the pits. You have the pace. Fight Parmesan, please. I sound like the average Max Verstappen hater. Like, I want anybody to win but Max Verstappen and whatnot. Parmesan, good for you. Keep winning. Everybody else, good luck. Try to beat Parmesan. I wonder if you'll be able to squeeze any more time out of these laps. Or maybe he can improve on the setup. We have a lot of new faces. I haven't seen Senor, On, Lecky. Oh, yeah, that's where the new and Robert Cleo, who's already left. Well, I've never seen the last three guys. Oh, Parmesan loses it. Will be interesting to see if those inconsistencies will pop up in the race. I have to take that into consideration. Not every driver is 100% consistent. Let's see Michael's P3. Let's see what P3's lap times look like compared to Parmesan's. Well, he's 1.5 seconds off, which is wow. Ooh, my PC temps are getting. They are getting. 80 degrees. Conscious. Back to bird's eye view so I can let it down and let it cool down for. They're rising. But we must look at the sky, lads. This is all to keep the trim. Let me open my. Hold on. All I'm doing is give you all longer entertainment, or my PC cannot take all this. I'll try to get those issues fixed before the GD3 race league begins, so I can give good coverage of those league races. Right, we should have you. What's on my controller? Chocolate. Damn it. Okay. The ones. If we there or not. And what if we also like that more? Well, at this point, I think I'll start blowing into PC case. Maybe that improves the airflow. Then again, my PC was not made for stream. It was made for casual gaming. I'm asking for a bit much of this scrap of metal. Look, as being zoomed in moves it not temps for some reason. The usage. I'll take that as a W. No. There. For 1 second. No, stop. Well, you guys will enjoy the bird's eye view. Oh, who done crashed? Who done did it? Who are you? Who is you? No clue because overriding deliveries sucks. Okay, let me go blow into my PC case. Hopefully that improves with temperature. I'll update it. I don't think my funny little lungs can provide as much cooling as my non-existent CPU fans can. I should really look into. Wait, you 36. Why does it? Why do you not want to get proper cooling? I'm giving my PC solution, and it's rejecting them. It's like giving advice to somebody, like proper advice, and they go, "No, mate, I got this. I can handle it on my own." Like obviously you cannot, right? If you got to the point where you need my advice out of any person's advice, clearly you cannot handle your life. Hey, temperatures are dropping. Beautiful, and Parmesan slap times are also dropping. Stanley, a bit confused with breaking markers. Same. Am I very much confused with breaking markers too? I've only looked at this track for 1 second, and I can already tell you, it's weird. You guys like this? You like this. If you don't, no one's gonna judge you. Interesting street track, I'll give it that. I don't remember what the limit for temperatures was. I'll look that up so I know just how much I can risk the biscuit before my PC starts to boil down. Let's see. Dangerous, anything above 90. Guys, we're getting closer. It's getting there. It wants it. It wants to taste the 90. And it's not like the 90 as in the era. No, 90s as in degrees Celsius. If it was degrees Fahrenheit, I'd be so pleased, but it's ooh, ouchie. Who done did it? I'll never know because they don't wanna display that. God forbid they let me know who is who. God forbid. Bit fun. Why is it so? Make it. Parmesan hit a barrel. I do not look at this man for 1 nanosecond, and he does something interesting. Parmesan. Parmesan, can you be interesting when I'm looking at you? Not just hot tapping, hot tapping, hot tapping, hot tapping. Do something interesting. Please. While I'm looking at you, not while I'm looking away and fixing my CPU temps, but that's besides the point. These walls are insane. You are insane, man. Look at that lap time. 4 minutes left. And let's see. Anybody daring to get close to Parmesan? Kind of. Maybe. Somewhat. Okay, we can get good coverage of the camera will be a bit choppy because I'm using my mouse. And that means it's gonna be choppier than controller. But for long distance like that, it's a lot more stable. So how will I do it? I use controller for any close. Then I very beautifully take my off and grab the mouse and try to track it for best as I can. It goes whoop whoop whoop. Not on mouse, it goes. I know what. Parmesan left! What? What? Parmesan dipped? What happened to bro? Oh, he's back. Oh no. Oh, he's internet. Hold on, guys. We might be getting somewhere. Is oh is oh which one is it? This one? Yes. Beautiful. I'll say it again. I am not biased against Parmesan by any means. I appreciate all drivers on track equally, but slow drivers have a special place in my heart because they're rookies that are trying. So let's look at real quick and see those. Let's see. We have 24, 24, 25, 25. Ooh, very close between Josh and Paul. We have Team USA versus Team Britain. It's the Tea Party all over again. Because the Americans are winning. Then we have another 25, another 25. I like what I'm seeing. I'm seeing close lap times, which in terms means close racing, which in turns means fun stream. Parmesan's Wi-Fi is really acting up. Interesting. Parmesan is back. Now major lap time improvements. Someone rose Stanley's onboard. Hell yeah. God, it's Stanley. I'm not gonna be mean. Ran it decently wide. Should have kept it closer to the wall. Parmesan might not be able to race at all. This will be interesting. Okay, should be keeping it a bit closer to the wall. Good turn in. Could have taken a bit more curve there. Started turning it earlier. What data we're watching? I said, oh! I clicked Stanley. I was expecting to see Stan, but then I see Stanley. Stanley gets another lap. Let's see. Easton takes it. Keeps it close to the walls. Nice. Keeps it close to the walls, that's what I like. Drifts a bit too much on the inside, runs a bit wide. Turns in late because of that. So far so good. I've seen decent things, not a lot to complain. don't know if that's late braking or not. Turns in, I could have carried a bit more speed through with trail braking. Okay. The mild inconvenience. Could have taken more curb. Runs wide on exit. Wall contact. Don't do that in the race. You'll mess up your suspension. But overall a solid lap. Definitely. Oh, he improved. Good job, mate. Good improvement too. He gets another lap. Stanley, I don't think you. Stanley. Okay. Okay, turn in a bit. Damn it! Come on, Stanley. Come on, I believe in you that you'll realize and start turning a bit earlier for that turn. Good exit. Good exit once more. Oh man. Is this my car? Am I in my own car? Get me out of my car. That might have been my. Look at this red grid. Tell me who is who. Please do inform me. Come on, come on. Tell me who is who. Please do inform me. I'm very curious. If you can tell me who is who. I'm waiting. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. Who is who? Please inform me. Who's who? Tell me, bro. Who is this? Who's who? This will be interesting. It's the cappuccinos all over again. Now I have the red gang, and the red gang is like 80% of the grid. I cannot just call them the red gang because that's most of the grid. And man, how I loved it. Hey, everyone, please go on first corner. Extra easy corner. Where am I? No. Oh no. Stuff take me back. Oh, oh, damn you. Damn you, weatherman. Damn you. I guess we're gonna be spectating whoever. Brad White. This is first. Let's Michael's through. Fine, we're watching Michael. Yeah, remember guys, you win race in turn 1 lap 1 and already lost it. Have Brad White leading quali once more. It's reverse grade. Interesting, so instead of getting an F you get an A? Or how does reverse grade work, Josh? Please do tell us. Oh, yes! I don't have to watch onboards. Beautiful stuff. It's still. I would be completely. So, a heads up because the track unfortunately not gonna allow me to do proper broadcasting. I will only focus on battle. And for most battles we'll do onboards. Just because the track doesn't have. I'm sorry, I love doing work. But unfortunate. This track, like it, like skipping itself. What kind of things? Well, you know, like how the drivers are doing. That Wait, what is there now? Damn it, I'm playing camera. There we go, camera roulette. We love to see it. So far, I cannot judge the lap times because they're all mid. Not even mid, they're very bad. No offense, but anything slower than a 130 should be a crime. Sorry, rookies, but and like, don't get me wrong, I love your rookies. But get your pace up. I need to see more cars having more battles. Minced beef. Very interesting if minced beef will catch some beef with other drivers, if he'll mince his tires, or if he'll just exist. Another new face though, so I'll never complain. Parmesan has not showed up. Interesting. There we go, we're slowly dropping into proper pace. 126, 126, 120. Potato brings it beneath the 126 mark. Good job, Potato. So now that Parmesan is gone, Potato has the highest chance of winning because... Actually, was he second fastest? Was he not second fast? I don't remember who went second fastest in practice. What is practice? No one tries their hardest in practice, right? Except for like Parmesan. Nobody's really trying their hardest in practice, right? You keep all that pace for quali and for the race. Okay, Michael's close to a 125. Let's see if Brad White can improve. And roll the drums. Does and goes fastest with the 125.3. Yossarian ties him up. Wow. I've never seen this in racing. Well, sim racing. Can we go, Potato? Please don't ruin this and make it a three matching lap time. Please give everybody a 125.311 so I can be pleased. Oh, this is interesting. Who will break this first? Oh, not Brad White. Not Brad. It might be Yossarian this lap. It might be Yossarian. Will Brad White impede his lap time? Michael's closing the gap to those two. This is very interesting so far. Let's see. He just has to nail the next 3 corners, and he might just beat Brad White for this. He might claim pole. Oh no. Oh, he runs it wide. Maybe he can make it. Emphasis on maybe, because I don't believe in it. I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer in Yossarian drifting improvement. My beliefs are correct. He does not improve. Brad White gets to restart a hot lap. Wells is close to finishing. Hall is close to finishing, and he was pretty goddamn fast. Let's see. Will he close the gap or even beat out P1 and P2? No. Neither of those two actions occur. Potato is next to cross the finish line from the top 5. Let's see what he manages. Good exit. Carries plenty of speed into the straight. Let's see a Potato improvement. Oh, Michaels takes pole. Let's see if Potato brings it to second. We've already dropped beneath the 25 mark. Brad and Yossarian have to get their game up because suddenly their tied times aren't as good. Michaels is leading qualifying with his lap time. Yossarian and Brad White very close to each other. Hopefully they are smart and don't start fighting. Emphasis on hopefully, but hopefully not, because I want to see some action. Uh-oh, Brad White has the draft. As long as his Syrian keeps him behind, he'll only help Brad White even more. Let's see, Brad White improves, your Syrian doesn't. Brad White climbs into third because of your Syrian's draft, runs a bit wide. Let's see, will the draft from your Syrian help him? He can't battle him, but he's faster than your Syrian. If he battles him, they both lose time. If he doesn't battle him, only he loses time. So, which one will it be? He overtakes your Syrian, sure, but then your Syrian is in the draft and we get to the same situation of them battling. Brad White is behind your Syrian and he loses time over and over. Your Syrian might lose time because he has to defend, well, schizophrenically defend, because there will be no attacks if Brad White plays it smart. So it's a lose-lose situation for both drivers. Oh, Brad White puts it in the wall. Has to slow down, let whoever is behind him by. Maybe go to the pits to repair. Yes, he does. So that leaves your Syrian free to hot lap. Michaels has started a new lap. Hot lap, Potato behind him. Bad White behind him too. Let's see. We'll take them in order of crossing the finish line. Michaels looking pretty solid right now. Keeps it close to the walls. Very close to the walls. Oh, too close to the walls. Once again, smoochy with the walls. Michaels, your lap is over. I am sorry. If you can improve from all that, props to you, mate. Oh, we have Paul about to cross this. Josh climbs to fourth. Let's see if Paul can improve. Let's see, it's his turn to cross the start-finish line. Will he improve by any means? No. Then we have Michaels in the last turn. Potato right behind them. Brad White a couple of turns. But oh, Brad White clips the wall. And no clipped out of the map. Michaels crossing the start-finish line. Let's see. Will he improve? Doesn't, but Potato does. Closing the gap. Brad White coming out of the pits with on. There's starting to be some traffic. Josh closing to the end of the lap. So is your Syrian in the final turns. Let's see who else. Oh, Adamira on the final straight. A bit of a slow exit. Let's see if he can make up for it with the rest of the sectors. He's gonna crush the start-finish line and a bit of an improvement. Then we have your Syrian, who doesn't climb position. Who else is there? Diego, no major improvements. Potato getting very close to Michaels. This will benefit Potato head. Oh! Wow, Stanley ruins Potato's exit. Does he give? Yes, he does give up the hot lap and lets Michaels run a bit ahead. Let's see if Michaels will improve his lap time. No major improvement from Michaels. No improvement from Potato. No improvement from Brad White. Adamira should be the next to. Oh, a bit of a drift. Again, I don't believe in this. I don't believe in drifty laps. But it's a bit of a mid lap, so it might help. Well, not help, but it might be enough. No improvement. Wow. Let's see. Potato. Ooh, Potato with the walls. He kind of likes them. Got pretty freaky with them. Brad White closing up to On, and in front of On is Potato. Michaels has just started a new lap. No, didn't just start a new lap, but he's somehow ended up behind Potato and the others. Potato's lap will be not much better. Paul climbs in through third. Let's see if Brad can climb that back. He has On right in front of him. On, well, too far ahead to have to give the right of space. Well, to just let him by, not even give the right of space, just let him by. He's gonna have to drop from On though. This will improve his lap time slightly, but it will improve. Closing. Gets back P3 from Paul. Let's see if Josh is up to anything. Behind Brankovic, he will have to drop, but also the dirty air. Oh, loses the rear a bit and loses some time to that. Michaels doesn't open the gap. Potato passes Brad White, who probably just came out of the pits. Josh went into the pits. Yossarian behind Adamira, crossing the line, climbs ahead of Josh Filton. Let's see anybody else doing something interesting. Michaels, somewhere in the middle sector, closing to the double right-handers. After this straight, there should be the double right-handers. Brad White already passed the double right-handers, but he's lagging a bit. Potato in the in the last turns of the mild left inconvenience into the mild inconvenience shaped like an S into the Parabolica. Let's see, keeps the exit good, doesn't kiss the wall. Will Potato be able to improve and beat Michaels? Will he claim pole position? No, not enough. Eric climbing to third, I just noticed. Michaels crosses the line, no improvement. 40 seconds left, at most 2 more laps. Brad White in 4th, Paul in 5th, Josh in 7th, Yossarian in 6th. Eric keeps it very close to the inside. I wonder if that's actually helpful. He has a very good exit. Will he beat out Potato? No, he doesn't. Potato in the pits finishes his quali. Eric started his final quali lap. Brad White about to finish his final quali lap. Yossarian behind Brad White. Josh behind Yossarian. Let's see how all of those drivers handle it. Brad White behind I-Senpai. We've seen this guy in the Cappuccino race. He caused chaos, and we love that. I'm a bit sick, so if my voice gets funky, it's because I'm sick. Let's see if Brad White can improve. Get beneath the 25 mark. Maybe. No improvement. But he gets another lap. Yossarian with no improvement as well, gets another lap. Adamira about to cross the line. Will he climb up from 10th? No. Let's see, On is in the pits. I-Senpai in the walls. No, he took the runoff to do donuts. Doing donuts for 12? Interesting. Senor, no improvements. Stanley. Oof, that's controller input in it. I'm very curious. Also, I forgot to check the stream chat. I'm sorry, has anything happened? Have I ignored anybody? No. Great, I don't have to feel bad now. Let's see if Stanley can improve on his lap time. Well, Stanley improved. We're all cheering for Stanley. He does improve. Climbs up 3 positions. Good job, mate. Good job. Then we have Yossarian behind Brad White. You'll have the strap from Brad White. No. Brad White goes into pits. He's finished his quali. Yossarian hasn't. Will he climb positions in the final lap of quali? No positions or time gained. Truly unfortunate. Stanley gets another shot. Just how many more extra quali laps are we gonna get from these guys? What is this? Is this a budget-funded extra quali? Do you have to pay to get extra laps? That's not how overtime works. You have overtime to finish your lap and that's it. Okay, Stanley looking mighty fine. Will he improve again? He's within gap of improvement. Maybe he can... Oh, they cut my boy short. Robbed him of an improvement. Oh, hi minced beef. Quali is over. We have Michael starting on the front row. Potato right behind them with a 0.2 gap. Then we have Eric with a 0.1 gap. I'll tell you more about it when we actually get the grid, because it's easier to see from drone camera. So let's just set it up for... Put the grid... I'm gonna guess here? I'm gonna guess this is the start finish line. Well, good luck, drivers. Brankovic risking it. Going 3 liters. Oh, you're serious? For 50. Think you'll do 1 liter per lap? What can I say? Oh, it's foggy. Okay, so we have Michaels and Potato in the front row, if you can even call it the front row. Then for the second row, we have Eric and Brad. Then we have Paul and Yasserian, Josh and Brankovic, Blakey and Adamira, Robert and Senpai, Stanley and On, Diego, and the last but not least, Senor. We can already hear some engines revving, earning that sweet limited fuel, because why not? Look at them. Oh, we have a race start. Hold on. I gotta focus a bit. I need to see turn 1 action. Well, from turn 1. Oh, Miss Beef. Goodbye, Miss Beef. Where's turn 1? I've been going for a while now. And it's a go. Not really close enough to get any action into turn. Oh, we have some side-by-side action. Eric makes it past Potato. Brad might... Oh, hold on. No incidents. Keep it... Oh, there's some tap. There's some small love taps. Let's keep an eye on those little guys, because they are dangerous. We have somebody moving on the inside of somebody. Backs down. Ooh, very close. There, what was there contact? Hopefully not. Blakey. Yeah, Blakey. Okay, enough of this. We must get up close and personal with the drivers. And first one is Adamira, because he's providing some action. Adamira. Oh, hold on. This is Brad White closing to Adamira. I have some side-by-side action from Senpai on Robert. Then we have the drivers behind catching up. Will this be a massive dive from Diego? Kind of. Doesn't make it stick. Senor gets... No, Senor overtakes Diego. Diego lost with that attempt at a dive. Adamira side by side with Brad White. Will have the outside for turn 1, and that will lose him. Can he make it around the outside? I kind of doubt it. Josh Filton makes the move on Potato. It's hard to keep track of everybody. Brad White keeps it close. That defensive line didn't lose him as much as Adamira might have hoped for. Closing. Will Brad hold the inside for the next turn? Yes, he will. I'm not gonna give up on this action yet. Brad White runs a bit wide but keeps the inside for the next turn. Adamira can't make much. Stanley in a battle with Brankovic. They all get... Wow, there's some chaos in the back. We'll let him get to the shade and we'll check that out. On behind Stanley. Brankovic has lost some time. Maybe he spun out. Diego closing to Brankovic. Ooh. Almost made contact. Yossarian and Potato going at it. Yossarian closing against the run. He has to back down. Left the outside for the hairpin parabolica thing. Tries to move to the inside. Taps Potato, spins him out. Yossarian. That's not nice. That's not nice, Yossarian. Potato has to make a bit of a recovery drive. Robert overtaking Potato, has no pace on the shade. Overtakes Yossarian, who slow down to wait for Potato. Lets Potato pass by. Defending against Senor. On. Ooh! Hi, On. What happened to you? Brad White closing to Paul. There's some midfield between Potato, Yossarian. Senor flies by. What happened to Potato? Why is he so slow in the shades? Senor spins it out, trying to carry a bit too much speed. Potato chasing down Yossarian. Won't be able to make any moves in the double right-handers. Maybe on the straight, grab the inside for the next turn. Oh, Yossarian slips a bit. Potato, side by side, he's entitled to the inside. Makes it through. He's gonna hold the middle of the track to not let Yossarian with any ideas. Makes the move by, keeps it out of the wall. Now he has... Oh! Senor went to pits and messed up my leaderboard. Makes the move on the inside. Robert's still there. Has the outside. Squeezes them all the way to the edge. Oh! Potato drifts a bit wide and hits Robert. That will win. That doesn't win Yossarian in the position. Interesting. Robert edging back up to Potato. Is he gonna go for a dive? He should. He's within space. Does he break later? No, breaks a bit earlier, but still has the inside. Potato gave up that. Makes the move, crosses. Ooh, the bait a bit clean. But so far no contact, no major contact. Potato keeping it close. Yossarian is behind them. It'll be interesting to see. Hold on. Let's get a bit of a drone view of this. Robert runs it way too much on the inside. Potato makes the move around the outside. Tries to backs down. There's no space. He has to focus on his exit on the next turn because Yossarian is closing the gap. But it's a draft trade. So it's a lose-lose situation. Sam Hi, it's a four-way battle for P8 now. Anybody else trying to join in? No, so it's a four-way battle for P8. Senpai going for a move on Yossarian, has to back down. He can't make it like that. Senpai losing. Where are you? There. He lost a bit of time to the others. Potato goes very slow to not hit Robert. Gives Yossarian the chance to catch back up. Yossarian does everything he can with the chance, but doesn't have the exit. Potato closing to Robert. Will he try to dive bump here? I personally would, just to scare him. Throw a dummy like Lewis Hamilton. Doesn't attempt anything. Robert keeping it. Gets very close to the walls. Potato somehow faster. Gets closer and closer. Yossarian has slipped away. Now he has to deal with Ice Senpai. I'm split between two battles. Senpai making it on the inside. Makes the move stick. Yossarian still there on the outside. Squeezes Senpai to the inside. Makes the move around the outside. Potato still struggling behind Robert. Potato is still very close, but still very much struggling to make the pass. He's closing on the shade. The gap is significantly getting smaller. He backs down out of anything. He slows down earlier as to not hit him. He's playing it very safe. Yusirian slowly opening the gap to Ice Senpai. Potato moving around, trying to keep it in the draft. He can't do much other than keep it in the draft on the main straight, close the gap and go for a dive in turn 1 because there's no other real opportunity other than the straight and turn 1. Oh, he has the better exit. He has the run on Robert. Slowly closing it. He can't move for the inside. He can't do it. He does. Robert a bit late to defend now, mate. He makes the move. Can he keep it close to the apex? Runs a bit wide. Robert slipping back in. Not enough though. Not enough. Lap traffic up ahead. It's Stanley. Oof. Very unfortunate. Stanley failed to get out of the way. Slow down Potato. Let Robert run away with the position. Ice Senpai closing. What happened to your Syrian? Probably spun out. Senpai now attacking Potato. Very unfortunate with what happened to Potato, but there's nothing you can do now but to keep your head down and try to make it back up. Senpai closing. Doesn't have to run on him, but still within draft? Maybe. No, he's slowly losing time. Potato doesn't really have to worry about Senpai now. He has to worry about getting his lines clean and catching back up to Robert. Yup, Senpai messes it up. I wonder where Yosirian is. Yosirian is right there. Too far to catch up from that. Slowly gaining on Robert, but it's such a small gain. I don't think he'll make it in those 10 minutes. Like, the gain is not as big as it should be considering the discrepancy from qualifying. He's closing. Okay, the gap is closing, so he has a chance. Senpai 7 seconds behind. It's not a worry to anybody. Oh, Potato loses it. Oh, that's Stanley. Stanley's not an issue currently, except if you're trying to overtake and he's in the way. Potato would know. Potato loses out. This battle is over, so don't mind me, but I'm gonna dip. You guys have brought me sufficient entertainment. Guys, wait for me, please. I'm trying to see what you guys are up to. Please. Oh, Josh. Wait, hold on. There might be a battle for the lead with Eric. No, Eric slips away. God damn it. You made me come to you for nothing. Okay, then Brad White within a second of Paul. I don't remember if Paul was faster in hot lapping than Brad, but either way, we might get some battle in 1 second. Let's see if Paul... Ooh, Brad braking later, risking it. Messes up his exit though. Let's see if he can keep it cleaner through the assist. Very close to the wall. Yosirian. Hold on, I take my eyes off of people for a second. Closing to Senpai, 0.5. He's within draft. I don't think Yosirian will risk it and go down the inside. Brad and Paul. Brad White has made the move. Oh, he risks it. Ooh, cuts a bit of the corner. He has the exit. He can just run away with the position. For now. Eric closing to Michaels. There's a bit of a title. There's a bit of a fight for the title. Senpai can't really close. Oh, but he can in the braking. He can't close it. Stanley up ahead. Let's see if... Oh, I heard those. Senpai throttles up too early or carried too much speed. Whatever happened to him, it messed him up. We have Stanley up ahead once more. Stanley's parable to mess up the drivers behind me or to not mess up the drivers behind me. Let's see what Stanley decides to do today. Will he mess up Yosirian? Will he get out of the way? He tried to get out of the way of Potato. It's unfortunate Potato just slipped wide and wider until he got in the path of Eric made the move for the position. Come on, he wasn't even within a second when I last checked, okay? I wanted to see that, but he wasn't there. Anybody else close that I should keep track of? Well, Potato is closing to Robert again. Michaels is closing to Eric. Oh, Paul closing to Brad White. Hold on. Let's see if Brad White can run away. Paul is pushing that car. You can hear it revving. And it's revving a lot. Pushing it to very high revs. Oh, Potato closing to Robert. Like very close to Robert. Michael's closing again for the win. They're on the main straight. He's too far to make a dive. We'll come back to them after we see what Potato can do. If he loses time, I'll be disappointed. Robert runs it right. He goes for the... He makes it. Robert is still close though, so he should keep in mind of his position. He loses out a lot though, so maybe not as much. Not as much as a worry as he should be. No. Robert slipped down a second. Oh, what happened here? Come on, guys. Yeah. Oh, Stanley. Stanley, what did I tell you about not fiddling with the cars ahead of you? Michael's closing to Eric. We have lapped traffic ahead of the leaders. Once again. Oh. Diego closing to Brankovic. No, he loses it on the exit. Michael's closing to Eric. Not at all, actually. Oh, or is he? Yes, he is. Coming into the final turn, he just needs to focus on the exit. Entry does, well, entry still matters, but the exit is much more important. Potato have made the move on Blakey. Hamagus, he spun. Oh, he's closing. Brad. You win. For nothing. Michael's closing to Eric. Adamira closing to Brad White and Osirian closing to Robert. Robert has been running around for a while. So I wonder if he can keep doing that. Osirian. Oh, we have on up ahead, which will slow down Robert. Hopefully, I want to see some action. Get closer, goddammit. Michaels. No position to overtake right now. But Osirian, if he manages to close it and get within draft, he can keep it close for the next up. Michael, 0.3 up ahead. Someone touched the wall, and I think it was Eric, because ain't no way he just closed that gap magically. Osirian makes the move because he spins out. Oh, Michael's a bit more daring on the curb. Diego and Brankovic having a big battle. Oh, Diego is slipping away. No, he keeps it there. He might go for a dive. Let's see, will he go for a dive? No, he won't. But he does break later. Michael's closing. He can be unreasonable. He can break later. He can go for a dive. But he'll risk a lot more than there's to win, so it's not worth it. Oh, he outbreaks Eric. Though he messes out the exit. Diego, still there on Brankovic. Slowly slipping away though. Slowly slipping off the pace. 1 second, 1.4. Closing again. No, he's losing more in the turns. So Brankovic can run away. You're closing to on. We might get some back markers fight. Let's see. Does he get a run on? Kind of. Relatively. Maybe. Closing the gap. Open. Oh. He can't really close the gap that much. Oh, on runs wide. Senor closing. He's almost there. He keeps it close though. Keeps it very close. Potato closing to Brad White. Goes for the dive. Makes it. Will he hit the wall? No. Parks it on the apex. Brad has the run on him. Who was I looking at just earlier? Senor and on. No. No. Well, gotta forget about those. Potato on the inside. He'll make the dive into the final turn. Yes, he will. Will he have the better exit? Most probably. No, Brad White has the better exit. Has the run on him. Has the inside. Brad White closing. He'll have the inside. Potato has to pray that he can outbreak. Senor not going for a move there. Potato has to outbreak him. He does. Around the outside. Turns in later. Will he have the better exit? No. He wasn't really side by side, so Brad White squeezed him out legitimately. Senor has made the move. Where's on? Oh, there's on. On spun out. So sad. Brad White opening the gap to Potato. Potato has better lines through the chicane though, so he closes back the gap. Let's see if he can keep it to the double right-handers. Usurian closing to Blecky. There is a very interesting fight. Brad White closing. Usurian closing harder though. Blecky runs it off the track. Usurian tries, has the inside. This will be very risky. Ooh, bombs Blecky almost in the wall. He's still there. Oh, Robert makes a move too. Robert now closing to Usurian. Potato closing to Brad White. Midfield is providing the assignment we were promised. Oh, Robert clips the wall and loses it. He got too greedy. Potato is within draft range. He's slowly closing that gap. He has one more lap, or maybe two if we go into overtime. He has to keep it there. He has one extra lap. Yes, Eric will make it within 40 seconds. The Potato has to keep it close. He'll get another lap. Another chance at getting P6. Let's see. We'll see he still have the better line through deep chicane. Yes, he will. Closes to Brad White again. Has to back down because there's no place to do those kind of maneuvers in the double right-handers. Has the better exit again. Has the run on Brad White. Messes up the second exit though. Loses a bit to Brad White. On he closed the gap again. Yes, Eric has provided no he hasn't. I think this will be no. This is the final lap for the leader, so that means we get an extra lap as behind the leader. Potato closing to Brad, closing. Will Brad defend? Yes, he will. There was still, like, if Potato waited a bit more, he would have had the inside. There was room for him to go on the inside. Potato has to pray on the better exit. He's still within draft. Does he have the better exit? No, he's losing out a bit. He's losing a bit more, actually. The draft is not enough. Brad White breaks draft, slides back on the outside, which is legal for him to do. He made his move to defend and then slid back for the racing line. Potato losing his final chance, his final lap to get P6. The desperation is definitely there. There will be mistakes in this lap. I refuse to believe it will be a perfect lap from both drivers. Someone will mess it up. Brad White messes up the exit. Just what I was saying. Potato, you have to focus on the second corner exit, not the first one. Gets the run on him from the first corner. Oh! Taps Brad White. He braked a bit earlier. Potato lets him turn around. Although that will let the other drivers close the gap, start moving. There we go. Wow. Potato is a good man. A much better man than I am. Stanley. Look at Stanley. He's just going. He makes the overtake on Potato. What an ending. Potato waited for Brad to spin around and grab his position back, basically gifted him his win back. Well, not his win, but his win of the battle. A very good a demonstration of good sportsmanship. Oh, but Stanley might just do everything that Potato did. No, he doesn't, but was this close to doing it. And we have race finish with Eric in first, Michaels in second, Josh in third, Paul in fourth, Adamir in fifth, Brad White in sixth, Potato in seventh, Yossarian in eighth, Robert didn't finish, Blecky in ninth, Senpai is gonna finish 10th. Robert is in pits without finishing the race. He will get the last of the unlapped, or the non-lapped. Frankovic 11th. We have a bit of happy donuts. Yep, and that concludes it. Robert finishes last. Finishes last of the unlapped, non-lapped drivers. Interesting. Just because he pitted a bit too early. I have a lot of apologizing and stuff like that. Oh. No. No, take me away. I don't want to do this. Thank you. Well, wait. So now Stanley will start first. On will be reverse grid. So the fast good guys start at the back. I believe the winner will be much more different. But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully there's no turn one incident. Let me check. Who's driving? How are you? Why are you Stanley? What is Stanley doing? Oh, Tutu Zenith. How have you been? Well, now I have the big long break of sadness, waiting, and boredom. So, what can we do about that? Oh, I'm out of snacks. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Do you guys want more cat photos until race starts? I have the gift on quick release. Just tell me if you want to see more cats. Oh no, I already know what I'm gonna show you all. Yeah, I already know what you guys are gonna see. It's gonna be a bit goofy. It's not exactly the serious league racing. But enjoy this little fella. Oh, the little fella must be taken away. You have enjoyed him a bit too long. No, let me take him away. There we go. Back to the shadow realm. Actually, no, they're still cool down. You get to see them a bit more. Actually, I guys want them to be like I'll have him cover this. Can instead of auto cam see auto cam see there. Bigger. There we go. Is this better than seeing AutoCam CBD there? Is this more enjoyable? Oh no, my controller's about to fall. Oops. Hopefully it is. I ain't changing him. He's gonna stay there. Oh, On is back. Hi, On. Welcome back to the race. My CPU is enjoying this one a bit more. Nice. Hopefully it remains that way and my CPU does not go boom. Oh no. Or it is foggy again. Oh, who is my... Okay, fog will go. Yes, I know, potato. Hopefully. I'm waiting for you guys to get lined up so I can get a quick overview of who's starting where. Oh, you guys are lined up. Brankovic, followed by Senpai, Blecky, Yossarian, Potato. Oh wow, this isn't the grid I was expecting, but this is the grid I'm getting. So I cannot complain, I can only observe and commentate. Start. Woo! And weather change. Nice. Okay. Let's see, any turn one action, not from the leaders. Maybe some small contact. Please keep it interesting. Some side-by-side action, but overall no contact. Beautiful. Well, let's take it to you. There's a lot of tight packs over here, and I don't know which one to look at. Do we look at midfield? Do we look at back of the... Ooh! Bit of a love tap between Stanley and Senor. We have some side-by-side action. Unfortunately, the camera guy, Eric, is not getting close enough for us to witness. Eric, move faster because the front is getting interesting. Brankovic running away with the win. Potato makes the move on Blecky. Will he complain? Does he have something to say about that? No, Potato will be able to defend through the S's. We have some side-by-side going into the S's from Michaels. And I can tell if it's Robert Cleo or Josh Filton. It's gonna be... Eric, actually. Where did Robert Cleo go? I swear to God he was right there. Wow, some bumper drafting from Michaels and Eric. All to get away from Josh. We have some side-by-side action from, I'm gonna guess it's Brad White and Paul. Brad White makes the move. Michaels almost clips the back of Paul. Brankovic still running away with the win. There's a pack of red angry Miatas all tied together. No one with it, other than those three guys. They are having fun. The guys in the back, can't really see them. Oh! Now this is big. We're gonna focus on Josh. Josh, come here. You're gonna be the cam car for today. Okay. So that was the scene of all time. Unfortunately, we missed what happened, but we can check the replays. If only my... Actually, I should have it. We'll check the replays, and we'll see if I have the whole replay, and we'll see exactly what happened over there. Oh, there's some side-by-side action from the leaders. Blecky makes a move on Yossarian. Who angered Blicky? Blicky? What do I call you? Potato, make it. Potato has to run on Blicky. Hold on. Hold on. Move, camera, please. Allow me to catch the action. Bradwright is the best we can do. We still have a clear view of the battle. Potato makes them cannot make it stick. Blicky messes up his exit too though. He keeps it on the inside. Squeezes Potato legally. Guys, keep the action down a bit. My voice is dying out. Paul closing. Potato loses the first position. Paul is there. He might lose it a second time to Paul. Oh, not in a building. No, no. We have not a lot of battling in the back. The front has kind of calmed down. Where's Paul? Which one of you is Paul? I'm against the one, but yes, you are Paul. Hold on. Forget all of you. The backfield is giving us action. Senor trailing Diego. Michael's side by side with On. He has the inside. On doesn't squeeze them. They both leave each other space. He's gonna have the inside for the next turn though, so it's a guarantee. He lets On through. On breaks way too late, but so does Michael's. Oh, Michaels. What was that, mate? What was that? At least you're waiting for On to get back through. But that was not it, mate. Brad makes the move on Bleaky. Bleaky's still within range to get it back. Is he, though? Diego having some action with Senor. But Bleaky's having some action with Brad. And Potato is there. He can capitalize on any battle, and Paul can capitalize on any battle Potato gets into. Let's see. Potato loses out a bit. On has left. Oh, On has left because of... Yeah, makes sense. Fair enough. Josh is there. Wow, this is packed. I have two drivers up and running. I'm gonna guess it's... What could that be? So hold on, the car up ahead is... Man, it's so confusing. Oh, Potato and Paul, both of which spin out. Josh just gains 2 free positions. That's Bleaky running away. Josh closing. Josh is out hunting him down. Will he get the run? Brad, hold on. Brad closing to Yossarian for P2. Brankovic still running away with the win. They're too busy battling each other to catch up to him because they are faster than him while hot lapping. Brad White breaks later than Yossarian, keeps Yossarian from turning in, makes the pass. Yossarian with very limited options. Robert and Paul, a bit of scrubbing. He has the inside. Robert can't do much. He runs wide so Robert can make the pass back. Big mistake by Paul. Josh closing to Bleaky. He's throwing the dummy. I don't think he'll actually go for inside. He does, and Bleaky doesn't attempt to defend. So the dummy just wasted his time. Brankovic is running. Not running away so much. They crash. Brad White gets the free position. They crash out Josh Filton, who crashes out Bleaky. Massive incident in the lead. Brad White wins from this. And pretty much the rest of the grid, because they managed to close down to the top 3 cars, meaning podium is still up for grabs. Paul closing to Robert. Not within range for any move though. He can't do much other than watch and pray that he can keep the run on him for the next turns. By the way, my camera is now off-centered and there's nothing I can do about it. Robert, Brankovic, and Paul all very close. They are all fighting for P4, which leaves Blicky in P3 to run away, open that gap up, while those 3 are busy fighting. Robert closing to Brankovic, which will give him the opportunity to dive. He throws a dummy, doesn't actually follow through with. Brankovic doesn't mess up his corner. He's still chasing him. He's still chasing Brankovic. He's closing the gap slowly. Eric chasing down Senpai. Oh, he passed on the inside because Senpai ran it wide. Yossarian has crashed. What? So that means Brankovic in third is not very safe though. He can pass Blicky and leave Blicky out to fight. No, he cannot pass. Touches the wall. Dies. Robert has a free podium now because of all the incidents. He has a free P2 actually. Not even just a podium. It's a free P2. Blicky too far behind. Blicky's bigger worry is not closing to Robert, but making sure Eric doesn't close to him. Oh, there's a big pack. Senor getting some action with Diego. He's chasing. Can he make a move? No, but he keeps it there. Closing the gap. Closing slowly, very slowly. Barely closing considering he has the draft. Will he throw out a dummy? No. Ooh, Diego just teleports a bit behind. Okay. Senor has the better corner, but loses a bit of time in the S's. Not really able to close down the gap. Oh, we have Eric closing to Blicky. Blicky loses it. He tried to push a bit too hard. He loses the podium. Blicky has to defend against Paul now. Thrown in the mouth of the Wolves. Will he be able to keep at least P4? Paul has the better line. He can go for the inside. He will go for it. He doesn't break later, but forces Blicky to break later, which gives him the position. Blicky loses another position to Adamira, who has the better run around the outside of the S's. Keeps it, switches to the inside, maybe to defend, no, but he's too far behind to make any move from that. Blicky is chasing back for his podium that he's lost. Blicky closing to Adamira slowly. He's not in the draft. He doesn't find swaying off to the draft worth it right now. He's keeping his line straight. Brankovic apologizing for his mistakes. Potato reassuring. Potato is in the pits. Oh, Potato is out. We have some Senor on Michael's action. Michael's a very fast driver, all the way in 11th, battling Senor. And Senor is messing with him. Will Senor go for the inside? No, Michael's is defending. Michaels breaks just enough to get through the corner optimally. Senor loses a bit, loses out on the exit, touches the wall. Diego has to defend against Michaels, a faster driver. Oh, almost contact there, which would have taken both of them out of the race. Michaels losing out a bit. He's still there. Will go for the inside. Diego doesn't defend. Michaels backs down to the racing line. Diego locks up and loses the position. Senor can make the pass on Diego, and he does. Michaels 6 seconds behind Yossarian. Can he close it in the 8 minutes left of racing? Maybe. Diego closing to Senor. Is it enough though? Hold on, I need to take a deep breath because my jaw is starting to hurt. I've been talking for 2 hours. I hope you guys find this as entertaining as I do, and I'm sorry for stuttering and mispronouncing stuff, but my body is overflowing with adrenaline from the stuff I'm witnessing. Two massive incidents so far, maybe even 3 if you wanna call whatever. I didn't get to witness a massive incident. Eric closing to Robert. Robert is very much behind. Brad White has ran away with the win. If he keeps it consistent, he has the win for himself. Diego closing to Senor. Senor runs it a bit wide, taps the wall. Diego gets the run on him. For now, he has the position secured. Eric closing to Robert in the final turn. Will probably lose out a bit on it. He doesn't. Senor still keeping it there with Diego. But Eric is getting closer. Will he throw a fake on the inside? Robert will. He doesn't throw a fake, he pursues it. Robert runs it wide, gives him the run on him. Robert keeps it, leaves him space. Didn't really have to, now he did have to. Eric makes the pass, 9 seconds behind. Brad White pretty much has the win. Robert tries to make a switch on him, can't because Eric parks it on the apex. Oh, loses the rear, the exit is messed up. Robert makes the pass. Robert, oh, sways up into Eric, tries to take him with him. Eric has no mercy to let him regain. Paul only sees profit from this, and Robert has lost 2 positions and the podium. Senor slowly closing to Diego, but can't get much closer. Eric 12 seconds behind Brad White now. Paul closing to Eric. He has to focus on the exit of the following turn, and he will be within dive bomb range in turn 1. Oh, that's such a good final turn. He doesn't have to run. Loses a bit of time. Let's see if he'll risk it. A bit too far, and it's a very far launch. Doesn't risk it. Gets the better entry. Can he get the better exit? Not really. Oh, but he did. Oh, for I have underestimated Paul. Leaky closing to Senpai. Senpai tries to run with it, but Leaky has the draft. Will he move for the inside of the next turn? He has the inside, holds it. Senpai runs wide. He has the inside for the following turn, but Leaky carries more velocity. Josh closing to Senpai. Josh has the opportunity to make a move. Yossarian has the opportunity to make moves on Josh. Who do you defend? Who do you attack? Senpai messes up his exit. Josh has the run on him. Has a strong draft. Will he go for... Oh, Josh stabs the wall and takes Yossarian with him. Yossarian recovers, sets it straight. Still, loses 2 seconds. Josh loses the position to Michaels. Michaels is closing to Yossarian. Yossarian is closing to Senpai. Where did that 2-second lead go to? Yossarian has to focus on his exit. He closes it but runs a bit wide. Senpai will have the better exit. Josh closing to Adamira. Josh has fell all the way to 12th, all because of a small tap. This is why street circuits are a pain. One mistake and you've lost everything. Loses to Adamira. Won't gain enough for a dive. Will Adamira gain enough on Senor for a dive? No. Yossarian running behind Senpai again. Loses time to him. Fulton gains time to Adamira. Adamira will lose because of Senpai. Unless he makes the pass as soon as possible, he'll lose more and more time to Fulton. And him battling Senor, running both of them wide will only give Fulton an opening to get them. Oh. Goes for the inside. Senor is forced into Diego's rear bumper. Small contact, neither a spin out, but Senor messes up his exit. Josh only sees time to gain. He closed the gap to all 3 of them. This straight will determine a lot. Senor almost taps Diego again. Comes across. Adamira taps. I didn't see what happened. Senor caught who almost taps Fulton into the wall. Adamira has to run. Fulton has the run, goes for the inside, can't really make it. Adamira leaves the window open. Josh takes too much curb and spins out. Yossarian side by side with Senpai. Yossarian has the better run and the inside. Senpai is making back up though. Will he be able to move around the outside? Will Yossarian break later and move both of them wide? Breaks later. Senpai breaks. Ooh, cuts the corner. Loses time though. Paul closing to Eric, battling in the podiums. They should just play it safe. It's much better for the podiums to play it safe right now because you lose way too much with stupid small contact. Adamira closing to Diego. Senor is out of the battle. Josh is far out of the battle. 15 seconds behind Senor. Adamira closing to Diego. Josh is out of the points to Diego. Senor gets the last point of the race. Adamira still behind Diego, has to focus on the exits to get him on the straight. Will he have the better exit? Closes. Is within draft. Has a good exit. I don't know if it's definitely better, but it's a good one. Breaks a bit, or Diego just gets a speed boost due to the ping differences. Will he go for the inside? No, he won't. Diego gets to keep living another day. Yossarian spins out in the following turns. How will this affect Diego and Adamira? Well, positively, because they both gain a free position. Not really. Not really. Brad White has disconnected. What? So now Robert is back in his podium place. Eric is winning. And Paul is in second. Now the fight between him and Paul, Eric and Paul, is worth it. Because they're battling for the win. Oh, Adamira makes the move on the inside, parks it at the apex. Diego finds the space to keep going, makes the pass back, gets ahead, squeezes him on the curb. Adamira has to break. Diego can run off with the position. Licky closing to Senpai. I really wonder if he'll make the move. Licky has been putting down some good racing for a new name. Closing. Has the run on him. 0-3. 0-2. Almost 0.2. Will he throw a dummy? No, he doesn't pursue the inside either. Senpai has the better exit because Blicky had to overbrake. It's the final lap. Michaels has to get the run on Robert. Now or never. Now or never, and he does. Does he have the run? It's a drag battle. It's a drag race. Michaels gets the final podium position. Robert has to settle for 4th. There's nothing else he can do right now. Blicky too far behind to get Senpai. Adamira battling for 8th. Fulton is in the points now because Brad White has left. Diego has the better line. Though Adamira is still there. Still up for the battle. Diego squeezing him out. The gain is not as big anymore. Diego gets 8th. Adamira 9th. Senor settles for 10th. And Fulton closing the line in 11th to get the last point. Last point of the race gets awarded to Fulton. Brankovic will get 13th because Brad White was a lap ahead. Very good race. Eric has won. Jewel got 2nd. Michael's 3rd. Robert has been podium, out of podium, podium, out of podium. And ended up out of podium. Yep, Brankovic settles for 13th, Stanley 14th, Potato and On have both disconnected, and so has Brad White. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. Very exciting. Now, let me see the replay because I'm very interested in a particular incident at the beginning of the race, lap 17th. It's gonna be a bit hard to tell. Not lap 17, but minute 7. Let's spectate one of the leaders and Let's see, when does that little incident happen? I guess around now. Just wait at this turn. I think it was this turn. Was it this turn? Let's just wait and we'll see. Pretty much everybody has left. Oh, up in. This one. It couldn't have been that one. Is that it? The car out of the runway. Oh no. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. It was an excellent race and a very beautiful stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did. This was Mino for Real Rookie Racing. Have a good one, take care of yourself, and see you